Hello, Radventurers. My name is Mac. Welcome back. You're watching the Radventurer channel where we talk about everything e-bikes. And today, we're going to talk about some news about how a crash involving a teenager on an e-bike leads to the teenager getting freaking, like, the ticket and getting in trouble for not following the laws. Let's check it out, man.
Crash caught on camera. An SUV hits a boy on an e-bike in a crosswalk, almost running him over. But it's not the driver who's facing charges tonight.
Oh my
Milford
goodness.
Police say the teenager on the bike is the one who broke the law. Thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Lisa Hughes. Tammy Mutasa spoke with the police chief.
Tell me more, Lisa.
He's had enough of this reckless behavior on e-bikes.
Yeah.
Tonight, it's a growing problem in this town. Police say they've had 3 e-bike crashes in just the past 2 days, including a teen boy.
Jesus, 3 in the last 2 days?
But he ended up facing charges.
E-bikes are crazy. They're going down the street, they're not even looking, they're not wearing helmets.
Speeding to beat a red light led this e-bike rider right into the path of a car with a green light.
Dude, he rolled away.
This shocking collision as the boy rolls
onto
the ground.
Oh my goodness.
As the car runs over the bike.
If that car had went over him completely, you know, we're having a much different conversation.
Yeah.
Fatal accident.
Dude, that boy would be dead, yo.
Say the teen was.
Oh, there he is. You see the car running over the bike here. He gets lucky, dude. He ain't even wearing a helmet either. What the hell? Oh my goodness. So bike gets hit. He rolls. The way he lands too, man, he gets hella lucky because he lands kind of on his chest, has enough space to roll over, and his head is up so he doesn't bonk it, man.
Fortunate to walk away unharmed.
Oh, look at him. He just gets up, too. He just rolls over. His bike's underneath this car. This car's like, fuck you, bro. He's just like, running him over, man. Holy crap.
But he wasn't lucky enough to get away without charges.
Yeah, dude. Okay, first of all, look at this type of e-bike, right? Full suspension, got the banana seat. Probably didn't buy it from Rad Power Bikes, not like I did. This is probably not a Class 2 e-bike either. And the fact that it was trying to beat a red light, I mean, this guy had the right of way, right? Bikes just think, oh, dude, look at this. He's got headphones on too, man. That's an earbud right there. Yeah, that's an earbud on his ear. So he's not even caring. He's just ripping. And oh my goodness, dude.
Police say the teen wasn't wearing a helmet. He was on the sidewalk, and the e-bike was modified so it goes faster.
This is a problem that it just seems to be escalating, and we see these accidents all the time. Today alone, we had 2 other e-bike accidents.
At this park where e-bikes and scooters aren't allowed.
Oh, man, see, look at that, dude. This is why we can't have nice things, because of people not being educated, yo. Like, first of all, you know, they're saying like e-bikes that go over 20 miles an hour are way too fast. And, you know, I don't understand that because pedal bikes can easily go 20 miles an hour. They can easily go 25. And I'm just talking on flat roads, you know, like they don't need a pedal or anything. I mean, a motor pedal. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that it's not the e-bike that's at fault. It's not the e-bike to blame, but these people keep blaming e-bikes. Like, I don't like this culture that we're creating, folks. We need to be smarter about things. If you got an e-bike, be smarter. Be smarter. Like, I don't know what else to say. You got to treat it like you're a mini vehicle. Okay, don't treat it like a bike. And, you know, the problem is that anybody can get an e-bike. If you got money, you can get an e-bike. That's it. And a lot of these people buy e-bikes online, which is not a good place. I mean, look, it's a good place to buy e-bikes online if you know that they're made right here in America. All right, I'm going to say that because e-bikes typically made in China don't have all the protections like the e-bikes here do. And Rad Power Bikes, for example, the ones that Radventurers use pretty exclusively, we use all Rad Power Bikes. And my main reason for them is because I know the missus, she was like, well, I don't want you getting cancer on your balls. And I was like, you're right. you kind of straddle a battery, you know, like this is your bike, you're straddling it, right? And then there's like a battery right there. Yeah, that's like right up on your balls. Or if you're a female, then it's like right up on your balls. Girls have balls, right? They're just further inside. You know what I mean? But you don't want your balls getting like radiation from the battery giving you cancer. There's a power shield on the Rad batteries that protect your balls. Yes, everybody's balls are protected. You're going to like the Rad Power Bikes, man. I'm just saying. They're much better than stuff that you buy online. You get a big network of support. Like there's a lot of dealers, including myself at Radventurers, right? We fix power bikes here, Rad Power Bikes, and we rent them out and we sell them. And if something's wrong, you could take them to any of the hundreds of thousands of dealers in the United States that can fix and sell those things. So I would trust buying an electric bike from the USA, my friends. A lot of good USA makers make e-bikes here. Oof, man, that's crazy.
Out on the walkways?
I couldn't let my child go out on the bike. I would just be so nervous. I'm so nervous for these kids.
Bike rider Christine heard about the crashes and saw the video.
They're going so fast, and I usually have my son on the back of my bike, and they're zipping past us, not even paying attention. Like, I just feel like they need to be more cautious.
Well, yeah, they do.
Parents should know these rules. In Massachusetts.
Okay, so yes, parents, man. Dude, get involved with your children, right? Like when I first started my business and I had 17 e-bikes laying around the house, my son would come over with his friends and he'd be like, "Daddy, can we like take out the e-bikes for a ride?" And I think most parents would be like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead." Thinking they're just bikes. But parents, you got to remember, they're not just bikes. They're bikes that got some kick. All right. I know a lot of people have been saying that it's not fair and they don't understand some of these laws. And you're right. I don't either. Okay. I mean, anybody could buy an e-bike. Anybody could mod it. Anybody could make it go as fast as 120 miles per hour. Okay. That shouldn't be possible. I agree with that. If you want to be able to mod your bikes to go that fast, then you got to have a driver's license. You got to be able to understand the basic rules of the road. Like red means stop. Not like this kid going right through a red light, you idiot. Look at this. Must be 16 to operate an e-bike. It's written on a Rad Power Bike. It literally says it right there. License or learner's permit. I don't know about that. See, 25 mile per hour speed limit, that I can get behind for sure. And then a helmet if you're under 17. No, dude. Helmet if you're on a bike. That's it. Don't be dumb. Wear a helmet. Protect your dome piece. Gosh, man. Some of these laws don't make sense.
Massachusetts, you have to be 16 to ride an e-bike with a license or learner's permit. E-bikes can't travel faster than 25 miles per hour. All riders under the age of 17 have to wear a helmet.
The problem now is they're readily available online. Anybody can get them, and when they get them, they modify them so they go as fast as 4 miles an hour.
Exactly.
It's a recipe.
Dude, that guy wasn't wearing a helmet.
To avoid disaster, police say it's worth it for parents to have the conversations with their kids.
The parents has to take care more of the kids because it's very dangerous for them and for everybody.
Police say the teenager is facing several charges, including operating to endanger an unlicensed operation.
Yeah, I disagree with the license part. If you're going to do a Class 2 e-bike, anything above Class 2, I agree. You need to get a license. But, man, it's parents, dude. Parents, it's on you. It's on you. All right? Like, I told my son when all of his kids wanted to ride... well, all of his kids. My son doesn't have kids. I'm mixing words up, man. It's early in the morning. I haven't had my coffee yet. But I will take a sip of it here from my Radventurers coffee cup. Ha! That's good. But that's not for sale. That's just for me. Dude, I told my son that I will take them all out on a guided bike ride. But first, they got to learn a few things. And I had to show them because this was their first time on an e-bike. And a lot of those guys didn't know about a lot of the features. In fact, some of them still didn't know how to properly use the handbrakes. So, again, do not underestimate the e-bike. Take the time, learn how to operate it, learn your local laws, because some of them are different. Here in Colorado, the laws are different from, wherever this was. Boston, Massachusetts. Be smart. Stay rad, my friends. Cheers.